Suzi Mellano here with manager Kelly Nicholson. So, Coach, yesterday you didn't have any late game hitting like we've been seeing throughout the season. What was different?
Well, we got down early. Jimmy Reed gave up a couple runs early, and I told him, I said, I've been up here not as long as some, but long enough, 12 summers, and I told him it was one of the best in-game adjustments I've seen a pitcher make. He really made a great adjustment, threw up 4 zeros after that first inning, and allowed our ball club to get back into the game. And then they made some errors, and we capitalized, and so it was nice to have a 5-run lead going into the 9th for once.
Conor Gregor hit 2 bombs yesterday. Can you talk about that?
Well, I think that's a real tribute to Benny Craig. Benny does a terrific job with our hitters. Conrad's a guy that I think at Vanderbilt hit 3 home runs all season, and he hit 2 last night. And if you watched him in BP today, I think he's a little bit different right now. He's obviously confident. He's obviously a very, very good hitter. But the work that Benny has done with him in the short time they've been together has been unbelievable. So hats off to Coach Craig on that one.
Okay, Colt is just a temp. He had a great night last night. He's had a great season so far. What are we thinking about Colt?
We're thinking he had a great night last night. And he's making our decision pretty tough, It's a good decision to have because we have all of our temporary players. I would be very happy with this roster. I would be very happy with this roster and the temporary players that we have. Yeah, they're temporary on paper, but all 5 of those guys belong in this league, and hopefully when Fick and Wise and Toadvine and the other arms that are coming from Arizona and Florida, we got Brandon McNitt from Stony Brook the other day. We have some hard decisions to make, but they're the kind of decisions that you want to have to make. So Cody's done an outstanding job. He's back in the lineup tonight, and he's a hard-working kid, and I was, again, I couldn't be happier for the way that he performed last night.
Arkansas was just eliminated out of the College World Series. We'll be seeing Ficacello pretty soon here. So where are we going to put him? First, third? What's going to happen?
Well, I haven't talked to Fick. I haven't talked to Jake. I'm sure they're kind of licking their wounds a little bit, and I'm sure they're disappointed that they're not playing Arizona anymore in the national championship. I usually allow those. Hey, I've been up here long enough where it's probably going to be 7 to 10 days before we see those guys. They're going to have to go back to Arkansas and have exit meetings, and then they may go home and spend a little time with family and girlfriends and so on and so forth. And so I get that. I totally understand that, and they probably need a little break. I would expect we're going to see them, July 4th or so, probably that weekend for Chatham. And, Fick has played first base all year at Arkansas. He's a corner guy. He's a very, very good athlete. He was a high school shortstop. He can play. He can run around in the outfield. So we're just going to do what's best for our ball club. And when he gets here, we'll make that decision.
Okay, you have a great 7-1 start here in the season. You're excited. Is this what you were expecting?
Again, I've been up here. I'm not too excited about it. 7-1. Obviously it's better than the flip side of that. But we're playing Falmouth tonight, and Falmouth got off to a really rough start last year, and I think they wound up in the Cape League Finals, if I'm not mistaken. It's a long summer. It's a long summer. We were 3/4 of the way through our summer in 2011, and I honestly didn't know if we were going to make the playoffs or not, and our guys caught fire and won 11 out of 12. So it's not the way you start, it's the way you finish, and that's what people are going to remember. Or, as Donna says, it's the way you start, play in the middle, and finish. So she's right on the money with that, and a big shout out. I love you, honey, and hope you're doing well, and I miss you, and I can't wait to see you.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck tonight.
All right, you bet.
I'm Suzi Mellano. That was manager Kelly Nicholson. Game will be up shortly. This is Cape Cod Baseball Network.